Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to do this look. This soft glitter cut crease using mostly neutral shades. I was inspired by Paula Foxy on Instagram. That's actually where I first saw the look, and it has been recreated a few times, but I decided I want to take a stab at it. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look, just stay tuned because the tutorial is going to start now. So the first thing you want to do, you just want to grab a primer. The one that I'm using is the Becca Mattifying Primer. Then I'm grabbing my usual foundation, Makeup Forever Ultra HD in shades 425 and 445 mixed together. Then I'm just taking this Tarte foundation brush. It's like a flat kabuki brush, and I'm going to start blending that out until I have a nice even coverage. This foundation is a medium coverage, but it is buildable to a full coverage foundation. Then I'm going to start on my eyes. I'm grabbing the Kat Von D eye primer, dabbing that on with my finger, and then going in with the Sigma blending brush to make sure I don't have any creasing or harsh lines before I pop some eyeshadow on. Then I grabbed a piece of Scotch tape just to give me a sharper finish, and the Custard Single Eyeshadow by Anastasia, and I'm going to pack that all over my eyelid. Then I'm grabbing the Nubian 2 palette by Juvia, and I'm just going to start mapping out exactly where I want that cut crease to go, just building up that color little by little. Then I'm grabbing this deep brown shade and a liner brush by Dose of Colors, and I'm going to start creating that cut crease. I do have semi-small lids, so I do want that crease to be a little bit higher, and then I'm just rotating that liner brush and a small blending brush by Sigma until I have the perfect amount of pigmentation. Then I'm grabbing Beauty Mark by Anastasia as well, and this is where I want to be a little bit more precise. I want this line to be almost perfect because it is a cut crease look, and I'm not going to clean up with any concealer or anything, so this is where you want to be a little bit more careful. Then I grabbed an art liner brush and this glue by LA Splash, and I'm just going to start mapping out exactly where I want that glitter to go. Then I'm grabbing Gold Rush glitter by LA Splash as well, and I'm going to start lightly packing on this product. There's going to be fallout. It's glitter, it is what it is. So I just grabbed a little fan brush, and that's just basically going to take off any fallout that I may have. But as long as you're careful and you just grab a little bit of product at a time, you shouldn't really have too much fallout. Then I grabbed the Anastasia Dip Brow in chocolate with a little bit of the Inglot Duraliner, and that's just going to make this product a little bit easier to work with. And I'm just going to start creating a wing with the Inglot 31 T brush. Then I'm just going to lightly pull off that tape, use that same foundation brush I had, and just blend out that area to make sure I don't have any harsh lines. Then I'm going in with my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. And I'm going to start highlighting all of the areas on my face that I want to be a little bit brighter and, brought forward. Then I'm going to blend that out with a damp beauty blender until I'm happy with it. Then I'm going to go in with my Seam foundation brush and just make sure everything's nicely blended together before I move in with my bronzing products. Then I just grabbed the Clinique foundation stick, and I'm just going to start mapping out the areas that I want to be a little bit more receded. So I went along the perimeter of my face, and I also did the sides of my nose. Then I'm using the end of the Beauty Blender, and I just want to start blending out that product until you can't see the harsh lines. You just want there to be like a slight shadow. Then I'm grabbing this nose contour brush by JD Wady 180 and Luxie Beauty, and I'm just going to start blending out that product on the side of my nose, and then going in with the same beauty blender and just making sure it's blended in seamlessly. With the Laura Mercier translucent powder, I'm going to set all of my highlighted areas, and I'm going to leave that on my face for about 5 minutes before dusting off the excess product. the Benefit Hoola Bronzer and the Smith Cosmetics brush just to set my contour areas and to just give me a little bit more warmth to my face. And I'm also pinching the brush and doing it to the sides of my nose as well. With a Tarte powder brush, I'm just going to dust off that excess product. And then with their creamy powder foundation, I'm just going to set the rest of my face. I just grabbed a little bit of the NYX setting spray, gave myself a few spritz of that, and then I'm going in with the Smith Cosmetics brush and Gold Digger by Artist Couture. It is a loose highlighter, and I'm just going to apply it to the highest points of my face until I have a really pretty natural glow. With my tweezers, I'm just going to give my lashes a pinch, and I'm just going to add a few coats of mascara. I'm using Thrive Causemetics Lash Adhesive. It's my absolute favorite glue. And these are the Sophia lashes by Huda Beauty. And I just gave that literally 2 seconds to get tacky, and then I just popped it on. I like to apply it to the center and then tuck in the inner and then outer corners. And then you also want to give your natural lashes and the fake lashes a pinch together so that they blend in better. Then I went in with that pencil brush by Dose of Colors, and I'm just going to add a little bit more product under my eyelid just to bring the entire look together using that same Juvia palette. So I went in with a pencil brush first, and then I went in with a flat shader brush. Then I applied a brown lip liner. I used True Brown K by Kylie, but you can use any brown lip liner you like, and Reveal Me Liquid Lipstick by Motives Cosmetics. And I feel like the combo is a really pretty natural lip. Just grabbing a black kohl liner, add some darkness to the inner rim of my eye just to give the look a little bit more of a smoky look on the bottom. And this is the final look, guys. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you're interested in following me on my other social media platforms, my name is Makeup by Denise on Instagram, Denise As I Am on Twitter, Periscope, and Snapchat. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.